While for the purpose of exposition, one may separate these aspects of her life, they form an integral whole from the point of view of her discipleship and spiritual development. For among her spiritual practices, the first and foremost was the service of the Master, who was to her, as she said in later days, God eternal and absolute as her husband, and in general spiritual sense. Every Hindu woman who has received the right spiritual training looks upon her husband as a symbol of the divinity and believes that unselfish service to him in the right attitude of mind is her principal means of spiritual progress. Her faith in this respect receives encouragement and supports from the Mahabharata story, which depicts how a woman, by performing her duty to her husband and family, attained the spiritual eminence which an ascetic could not with all his austerities in a solitary forest. While every woman may put this attitude into practice in regard to her husband, the efficacy of it, however, is much greater if the object of her adoration is a personality of high spiritual development. For in that case, close contact and loving thought, which service invariably requires, give her an opportunity to participate in the spiritual consciousness of a highly evolved being and thereby to raise herself to the same spiritual level as his.